Parents, have you seen season 2 of 13 Reasons Why? Well, before you watch this video, please go to smartsocial.com and watch our recap about season 1 to learn about this dangerous series that's on Netflix. Now, the reason we're making this video is because perhaps your students will hear about this or see this and it will spark interest, and we want you to be an expert on this before they hear it or see about it. My name is Josh Oakes and I travel the country teaching students how to be safe and smart on the internet. I teach them how to shine online, and I'm with smartsocial.com. Before we get started, here are some toll-free support hotlines to call in case something goes wrong. Now, what is 13 Reasons Why? Well, 13 Reasons Why is a Netflix show based on a novel by the same name that depicts difficult subject matter in a graphic detail and is incredibly popular with teenagers. Currently, there are 2 seasons available on Netflix. We're going to focus on season 2 in this guide. Go watch the season 1 recap on our blog. Now, if you haven't already, please watch that review of 13 Reasons Why Season 1, which shares resources, advice, and tips for parents, students, and educators about suicide. Now, Season 2 focuses on Hannah's classmates and how they're coping with her suicide, which was graphically depicted in Season 1. Similar to the tapes in Season 1, the 13 tapes that she releases about the 13 reasons why she killed herself, polaroids are discovered which reveal more information about the suicide. Now, experts have pointed out that each character in the series is defined almost exclusively by their trauma. Parents and mental health experts are raising serious concerns over the depiction of male rape and a thwarted school shooting in Season 2. Season 1 was about suicide, and Season 2 is rape and a school shooting. Now, instead of alerting the police the school shooter, the main character confronts the shooter on his own. This scene particularly has raised major concerns from the mental health community because it sends the wrong message to students that they shouldn't confront an adult and tell an adult immediately. Now, in Season 2, Netflix added video messages before every episode with the cast warning viewers that the show might not be right for them if they struggle with any of the issues the series is about. They also urge viewers to watch the series with a trusted adult to reach out to someone if they're in crisis. Now, at the end of this, I want to talk to you about Parent University, how we can protect your kid at home from bullying, from safety, and everything else. Consider forwarding this very important video to your principal, superintendent, counselor, or anyone else at your school. One of the tools we have is called Footprint Friday to find out if your student has other usernames online so that we can do a deep dive and a deep trace into Google, using Google, to see if your kids are online. Now, 13 Reasons Why. Difficult subject matter is a common focus in the show, such as bullying, drunk driving, rape, self-harm, assault, substance abuse, gun violence, extramarital affairs, consent, and suicide. Now, there are several episodes that showcase these difficult topics in a graphic manner. Now, why should parents care? Well, many mental health experts fear that the series could prompt suicidal thoughts in vulnerable students and encourage students to handle difficult matters on their own, like the characters do in the show. And some parents don't like that we make these videos because they think that we're creating fake news. But really, your students will see this, and we've seen this countless times, that fake news turns into real news when your students see it and they're looking for a reason to do something. Both seasons of 13 Reasons Why are incredibly popular with teens, meaning you've got to get ahead of them and learn this stuff. After receiving criticism for being too graphic during Season 1, Netflix added additional video warnings before each episode. Now, Netflix, it's their job to make compelling content, keep users, and grow their user base. They're not protecting your family, and that's not their best interest. They added these. Basically, they did something and then apologized and added precautionary stuff afterward. They're not in the business of protecting your family, so you have to be careful and set up Netflix safety concerns and the privacy settings to make sure your kids can't watch this if they're underage. Now, viewers have taken to social media to say that they don't or didn't feel that the video warnings before each episode were adequate. The character who committed suicide in Season 1 has a major role in Season 2. You see, this seems to tell students that if they end their life, they can still influence and or interact and watch their friends and family after it's over. A very graphic scene in season 2 finale is concerning. Despite trying to use techniques to de-escalate bullying that he learned in treatment, a student is raped as if nothing he learned in treatment could have helped him avoid the incident. This incident is what leads him to attempt a school shooting. Now, this plot line can be a very dangerous message for vulnerable students to receive because it showcases that techniques learned in treatment do not work, and the only solution is to be violent. Some mental health professionals criticize the show for showcasing misleading information which could deter vulnerable students from seeking help. There have been reports of copycat suicides happening after the release of the first season, where the deceased left tapes behind explaining their reasoning. And this is why we're making this video, the copycat technique, where students think that this is a way to get out of the hurt. Now, here's what The Guardian says. The final episode of the season highlights how these sudden and shocking tone shifts are intended to provoke controversy more so than conversation. And also, they highlight how the introductory PSAs are little more than a band-aid solution for a series that is more interested in getting a third season rather than actually helping young people. That's from The Guardian. NBC says, the clinical director of the Society for the Prevention of Teen Suicide, who has watched both seasons, said that she found that the show was so disturbing at times, particularly a scene in the new season in which a male student is raped in the bathroom, she had to look away from the TV. Now, Vanity Fair says, or Vulture says, a scene in season 2 has reignited controversy over the show, with some viewers saying they were disgusted by the scene and calling for the show to be canceled. And Vanity Fair says many mental health advocates urged that, or argued that such meticulous depictions can actually inspire copycats, once again, regardless of the scene's intended effect. And this is what happens when a younger student, a younger person, youth watch this type of content. Now, what can parents do? If you haven't already, please watch our review of season 1, 13 Reasons Why, on Netflix, which includes resources, advice, and tips for parents, students, and educators to keep their community safe. Now, we recommend that students under the age of 18 do not watch this series. Parents can create a pin on Netflix, which allows them to view the Netflix series before giving it to their students, giving them access to it, if you give them access to it at all. Teach your student to never confront someone in a dangerous situation, especially if they have a weapon. Instead, they should alert authorities, teachers, parents, trusted adults right away. Remind your children to never keep it a secret if they or someone they know is showing signs of hurting themselves or others. Tell your students to follow their gut. If something doesn't feel right, they need to seek help from an adult, and only a dialogue with your student can give you this feeling. Only a healthy dialogue can protect your kids. There is no app out there that is going to wake up at 4 a.m. and protect your child. Only you can. Now, this is some very serious topic, but we want to protect kids all over the world. We developed Parent University. It's a series of classes that parents take online at home with their kids and without their kids. School districts can look into this, and you can also buy a one-off family pass. We have an approach. You see, we believe in building a positive profile, showing students how to shine online to protect themselves from their future, to protect their future. We also believe in being safe online, protecting parents and students from bad people, predators and attackers. We also have an anti-bullying program showing students how to look out for each other and report an issue. Now, first, we have safety videos. You watch these videos with your kids to teach them good and bad behavior. Smart videos, tutorials your kids watch and use to understand the positive use of apps to build their online footprint. And prevention videos, videos parents watch with and without their kids to learn safety issues and dialogue tips to work with their kids instead of against them. Now, week 1 is a Snapchat class. You've got to learn this app because this is where your kids are at. It's 8 to 10 minutes. Week 2 is an Instagram class. Instagram tutorial shows parents the hidden parts of this popular app. Week 3 is a safety class for parents and students. And don't worry, if you miss a class, you can take it over, you can rewind, you can do stuff. Week 4 is anti-bullying class for students. You want to jump right on into this class? It's perfectly fine. If you want to jump into a class, you can go there immediately. Week 5 is really crucial, in my opinion. It's a social media resume building class for students. And week 6 is a parent safety class. How to find the hidden apps on teen phones, as you can see right there. Now, when you buy the 1-year pass, or school districts, when you buy the bigger pass, you can download all of my digital safety books via PDF and read them mobile. That's a $75 value. And week 8 is a cell phone contract class teaching kids this is what you're in for if you get this phone. You'll also get access to our Parent University Facebook group where parents and professionals ask and answer questions. You also get access to our Footprint Friday tool that shows you where your kids are posting online. It is unlike any tool we've ever seen. It uses Google as the backbone to help people. Now, here's what we have. You get safety videos, smart videos, prevention videos, Footprint Friday, and a Facebook group for support. Guys, I hope you'll sign up for Parent University. I'm honored that you'd watch this video, and I'm honored that you would hang out with us to become a part of our smartsocial.com family. You know, we aren't backed by big companies. We help parents and educators in schools and kids directly at school and in your home through our video series. I hope you'll sign up for Parent University. I hope you'll watch season 2 of this Netflix series, 13 Reasons Why, so that you can prepare your kids and yourself if they hear it at school. Remember, your kids are going to hear stuff and they're not going to know where to go. I hope you'll have that dialogue with your kids ahead of time. Make us the bad person. Watch our videos with your kids in Parent University. I'm Josh Oakes, the author of Light, Bright, and Polite. I'm honored that you would watch this video and that you would protect your kids using our resources. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.